Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning into Daily Job Podcast. I'm your host, Itzmekortni, Courtney with the K. And I know, oh my goodness, y'all, I know I am late to the party. I'm super late to the party. So, The Mandalorian was one of the #1 top stream series of 2020. And here I am just now starting it. So, season 2 has concluded. And, I've heard so much about it, and I finally said, you know what? Let me go ahead on and just see what all the hype is about. So if you're like myself and you haven't actually watched The Mandalorian, but you kind of was thinking about giving it a chance and adding this to your list of series to stream or binge, listen to my review and decide for yourself after, hearing about chapter 1, the intro to The Mandalorian, if you want to continue on, or if you're already watching it and you just want to hear some more, or if you just want to support me, whatever your reason is, just listen to the review. So the chapter 1, it starts off, they have the Mandalorian, and at this point I think he's referred to as the bounty hunter. And he's just walking through the movie like a badass, okay? He's walking through and he's giving me Denzel Washington Book of Eli vibes, like just smooth with it, okay? He walking in the bar, just knocking over people drinks, no apology, no sorry, no my bad, no oops, none of that. Just don't care. You know how Denzel Washington in the Book of Eli kept them shades on? Well, this is how this bounty hunter is, but he has a helmet and the shade is down and he just keep it on. You don't see his face, but you just recognize the swag and the way he moving through it. I'm like, okay, I think I'm kind of crushing on the Mandalorian, He's making me think of Kevin Hart when he talk about his cousin or his uncle, whoever it is, the one that's always like, one man, by myself, all day. Wake up, go back to sleep. That's the vibe I got when I saw the scene of him in the club just taking everybody out, okay? One man by himself. Then, moving along, the bounty hunter, he's trying to ride a blurg. I think they call it a blurg or a young foal. And he got to learn, get some lessons. And, because, he's on this mission, looking for a quarry. And it's kind of like a Pokemon, gotta catch them all vibe, but he only gotta catch one. And so he's trying to learn how to ride this blurg, and he's not really getting it. So he getting jumped off, and it don't help that the blurg that he's trying to ride is the same one he just got into it with. I was like, ooh, kind of reminds you of like when you just got into it with somebody, and then you gotta backtrack and be like, but can you think you can help me out? Yeah, just never mind all the other stuff I said. I was just playing. It was kind of like that. So he's struggling, and in his struggle, it kind of also reminded me of myself when I was trying to ride a mechanical bull. So I was at like a college party or whatever, and I get on, and the bull, like, they shaking it, and when the Mandalorian was trying to ride, his helmet was on so tight, like he didn't lose anything. He flew off, but nothing from him flew off. That didn't happen for me. When I got on the bull, I flew off, and the thing started shaking, and I had a V-neck shirt. And when it started shaking, and I'm moving and stuff, and then I went back, and next thing I know, I saw my bra go. And I was like, oh no. I was so embarrassed, and it's like, and I couldn't do nothing, because, I fell, but once I fell, my bra was still already gone. I'm like, damn, I hope one of my friends got it, because, it was a reason why I had that bra on. I want these little highlights beaming through the shirt. But I had forgot, y'all, that my back was bothering me that day, right? And so I had unsnapped my back of my bra because it was bothering me. And then my shoulders started bothering me. I think it was just in my mind, like something was going on. But anyway, so I took the strap off, and I just basically just had the padding of the bra just covering my little highlight beams. And yeah, that didn't work out well when I actually got on the mechanical bull. I completely forgot about it till I saw the bra go. But the Mandalorian, he didn't have those problems. Like I said, everything stayed on him, so he was good. He was good. And then, I started thinking, I said, you know what? talking about this whole mechanical bull ride thing. I don't know why I was so surprised when I was on season 3 of Ellen's Game of Game. I was playing the game and I lost badly. Like I didn't get no points on the board. But I'm just thinking about it that game was similar to riding a mechanical bull. So maybe I need to come to the conclusion and just accept that maybe that's just not my sport. That's something I'm not good at. So then we get further into the series. And, like I said, he's on this mission trying to, do the Pokemon thing, trying to catch him, not catch them all, but just catch one. He needs his curry. And so he gets to the place and it's like a war zone. So much going on. So he finally meets this machine person, and I think it's a robot, and the guy kind of help him out, and then together they just doing all kind of stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is a good series, and I'm really crushing on the Mandalorian. I'm like, okay, I see you. Like they just tearing it up, 2 people, and they get through. So they finally, they accomplish their mission, and they get to the quarry. So the robot, he wants to terminate him. He's like, okay, we need to kill him. And the Mandalorian see him and you're thinking it's supposed to be something ancient, but it looks like an infant, like a baby. And so he didn't want to do it. But the other guy who he was working with, they were supposed to be a team. Like he made a deal with the guy. He talked to the robot and they worked things out and they had an agreement. So the robot, thinking the Mandalorian about to help him out, the next thing you know, boom, he just take out his friend. I was like, oh, you know what? I don't know if I really could crush on him anymore because he's obviously not loyal. But nonetheless, the series was actually really interesting, and that was just chapter 1. So I said, you know what? I think I'm going to get into this and binge watch the rest of it. I got a long ways to go to catch up to the finale of season 2, but I'm definitely gonna watch and see what happens because they got me. I'm in now. Thanks again for tuning in and listening to another review from the Daily Drop Podcast. I'm your host, Itzmekortni, Courtney with a K.